Wow, what a game. What a game by Indiana Fever, defeating the number 4 team in the league, Seattle Storm. What a great game. That's all I can say, man. Let's just get straight to it. Caitlin Clark, huge shout out to you for setting the all-time rookie record for the most assists in a single season. What started off as a very slow game, very slow pace, ended up electrifying in the second half. It really looked like for the first half of the game, it was Agwuemeke versus Lexi Hull. Mag McGraw was having a phenomenal game in the paint, defending the paint at that. You know, when I saw that, the way she was blocking shots, I think she had like a total of 6 blocked shots today. But in the first half, the way she was denying them, I felt like Indiana was going to have a very hard time when it comes to scoring anything in the paint. The player of the game is Lexi Hull for me. I'm going to have to say that right now. If you didn't get to watch the game, she went crazy. I mean, from start to finish. It wasn't even first half, then she dropped. Nah, it was first half and second half. She really kept Indiana in the game, especially in the first half. Seattle had a good little lead at the beginning. Lexi Hull came in, started hitting threes, started making points. She had like 10 points in the first half, in which that kept them in the game. And if I'm not mistaken, not only did that keep them in the game, but it gave them the lead before the half. Agwuemeke was hitting threes when it mattered, backing people in, getting rebounds, hitting the middies. She had an answer for every single thing they was throwing at her. And like I said, it looked like it was Agwuemeke versus Lexi Hull in the first half. Caitlin Clark couldn't get it done. Aaliyah Boston couldn't get it done. Mitchell couldn't get it done. They just wasn't getting it done in the first half. But when they started the second half, Indiana Fever just pulled away. They had absolutely no answer for nobody on that team. Caitlin Clark showed up in the second half, started doing what she does, hitting threes when it mattered, facilitating the ball, and running that fast-paced offense. You already know what's going on when it comes to that. Once Caitlin started doing that, it's a whole problem for whoever they're going up against. Mitchell had a phenomenal game as well, especially when it comes to defending Lloyd. Caitlin Clark, 23 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, man, which she was 3 from 10 from the 3, so she didn't really do too good from the 3, but she was 9 for 19 from the field. Caitlin, like I said, she had a real slow start. It was looking bad for her in the first half. She couldn't hit anything. I mean, I think she was like 0 for 6 when it came to the threes in the first half, and I think she only made like one or two shots in the first half. So it was real bad for Caitlin Clark. Mitchell was the lead scorer for the team. She dropped 27 points. She had 3 assists, 2 rebounds, man. She was 5 from 8 from the 3 and 10 for 19 from the field. One thing I can say about Mitchell, that she did a good job, not only defending, like I said earlier, against Lloyd, she also ran that fast-paced offense. Once she got that ball and hit the fast break, she blew by everybody. It was nobody in her way that couldn't keep up with her. So, yeah, she went crazy. Aaliyah Boston didn't really do too good when it comes to scoring, but she had a great game facilitating. I'm going to say that right now. I mean, clearly she's the second best passer on that team, where she had 8 assists and she had 15 rebounds. And to me, Lexi Hull, like I said, was the player of the game. She dropped 22 points. She was 6 of 7 from the 3, and she was 8 for 10 from the field. She came out in the second half and just straight obliterated that defense. I mean, back-to-back-to-back threes. Shouts out to Lexi Hull. She went crazy. When I look at Indiana now, I see a team that has found their identity. I see a team that has really taken advantage of this break, figured each other out, figured out what they need to do to become better, and it has worked. It really worked. It is easy to see, especially considering the fact that they have the second easiest schedule, I think, for the rest of the season. They're going to make the playoffs, without a doubt. If you ask me, this is a completely different Indiana Fever team that we've seen in the first half of the season. And if they continue to play like this, they will cause some problems in the playoffs. So hopefully they continue to play like this. Hopefully they continue to grow together, and man, their future looking promising. Because right now, Indiana is really looking unstoppable, and it don't matter who's standing in their way. So I hope whoever is standing in the way is ready, because Indiana is coming. They are definitely coming.